Welcome back to channel everyone. In this video I'm going to talk about how you can filter out your Power Apps gallery using these Modern TabList control and can create a tab-like filter experience for your app. By default, the umbrella is selected as a default tab and it is filtering this product column based on this value. And if I go to the different tab value, you will see the product column filter out data based on that. This tab list is dynamic in nature. That means if you have more products line added, it will keep on increasing. And if you remove any of the data, it will keep on decreasing automatically. I have this SharePoint list with a financial sample with this product column. Let's suppose if I just add a test value to this product column and refresh my app, you will see that there is a test tab list added with that particular row value for this product column test, and rest of the filter will work accordingly. And if I go back and change this to umbrella again, and you will see that it has removed it automatically. And apart from that, this tab list control get the revamp recently from Microsoft that has given them the more rich user experience with the functionality to select the default one and much more. We'll talk about that in our app real time. So if I go to my Power Apps, and you can see I have this gallery screen with the left navigations and this top heading. Then in my main container, I have created a horizontal container. Then I have this tab list control. To enable this modern control, go to your app setting in the updates, enable the modern control and themes, and to have the latest update on these modern controls, go to this support and authoring version, edit this, select the latest authoring version. You will have the latest update on these modern tab list control. We'll talk about the latest update that has been done to this control. The first one is the appearance. There is 4 options now available. You can select any one of them as per your requirement. I have selected the filled circular one. There is alignment, horizontal and vertical. There is a tab size, small, medium, large. And then there is item label text default. These are the 2 things that we'll discuss. I have created this gallery and it is linked to my financial sample where product.value is equal to tablist.selected.value. That means whatever the selected value of tab list, this particular gallery item will showcase that. And here is our financial sample SharePoint list. And if I go to my tab list, in the items of this tab list, what I've done is I have distinct values from this financial sample SharePoint list, and the column is product column dot value. So that means it will show the distinct values from this product column in my financial sample list that we can see it right now. If we add any new product or remove any one of them, it will automatically change here. Now, if we go to the default property, by default, you can see that this umbrella is selected as a default tab list when the app load. So in my case, let's suppose it is VTT. Every time my app gets started or a new user come in, by default, this filter should be applied, or this should be a default filter in the value. I can just write that particular value the exact way. You will see that I've selected VTT here, and now the default filter is VTT. And then we have this item label text. By default, this is this item dot value, but just to showcase to your end user, if you want to change the item display text, what you can do is I can concatenate, and I can concatenate this with, let's suppose I want to just add a hashtag before this one and just close this. If I go here, now it is getting filtered based on the hashtag. And I can sort this into a descending order. And if I want to do it ascending, I can do that as well. This way you can change the sort order of your tab list. So this is the feature that you have now, and you can just filter your gallery accordingly. So this way you can use Modern TabList control as a filter for your gallery, and that can be changed dynamically. I hope you like this video. If you do like, don't forget to subscribe our channel, and also we request you to please join our channels to have the updated copy of this particular demo and upcoming demo as well. Thank you so much for watching.